Welcome to My Opinion here on My Opinion TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. And upon the hearing of my voice this morning, as long as you can hear my voice, as long as your eyes are open, you have much to give God thanks for. So many people went to bed last night with the dreams and aspiration of getting up in the morning, but did not make it in the land of the living. So, as long as you're alive, whether you're struggling, whether you got health issues, or whatever the circumstances might be, you still have much to give God thanks for. This morning, we want to take a look at St. Elizabeth. Because you know what? St. Elizabeth has crept up on the radar these last days. You know, before it was like St. James, Westmoreland, Hanover, St. Catherine, Kingston have been the places that things has been happening. But all of a sudden, St. Elizabeth has crept up on the radar. And based on what the police are saying, 3 persons were killed, 4 injured in a 48-hour span in St. Elizabeth. So you see, if you evaluate everything, all over Jamaica is affected by the monster crime. The coronavirus is rampant. There's another one coming out. And everybody is trying to get themselves prepared for what is to come. But this monster crime has been with us for years, and it seems as if it will not go away because the reluctancy of influential individuals to make very drastic decisions. Now, according to the Jamaica Observer, police are probing this connection between 2 of 4 incidents following 2 days of bloodshed in the southern parish. 3 persons were killed, 4 injured in separate incidents in Fatespen, northwest of Black River, and Carisbrook, close to Mogotty in St. Elizabeth. A couple of these incidents we brought to you already here. But, you know, for bringing across our point, we might be talking about it again. A police source who was asked not to be named said police are following leads that the killing of 36-year-old Junior Lambert and 20-year-old Shandona Wilmot in 2 incidents in Fatespen might have been carried out by the same gunmen. The police said we are of the opinion that they might be related, but we don't have any strong evidence yet to suggest that they are. The scenes are comparable in terms of the kinds of spent shell casing that were found. Both scenes had M16 and 9mm spent shells casing. So we are of the opinion that it might be the same culprits involved in the same incident. In the other incident at Carisbrook, 66-year-old Egbert Dixon was found dead with chop wounds, and 2 Jamaican Canadians were shot and injured during a robbery. The 3 murders between Monday night and Tuesday evening follow last Friday's killing of 29-year-old Dwayne Brooks, otherwise called Dr. Do, in Gazeland near Nain in St. Elizabeth. We can also tell you about the young teacher who was murdered there. Now, the Jamaica Constabulary Force showed that 22 persons were murdered in St. Elizabeth between January 1 to December 18, in comparison to 27 in 2020, a decrease of 18.5%. Now, here we are in a parish that was named the breadbasket of Jamaica. And all of a sudden, St. Elizabeth has hit the radar, not for the food it produces, but for the criminal activity that is taking place. Is it a situation where the criminals there are one set of criminals just going around and committing these acts? Or Jamaica is riddled with criminals? That's a big question I'd like to ask. Because when it's not St. James, it's Westmoreland, it's Hanover, it's St. Catherine, it's Kingston, it's all over Jamaica. And as I've always said, these human rights groups are our biggest problem to solving this criminal type of behavior from these hoodlums. They are the ones making the outcry. Who is crying out for the victims? Kids are being killed. Women are being murdered. Families are being disoriented. A lot of families will be having a very sad Christmas because they have lost loved ones in circumstances like these. The Jamaica Constabulary Force is working their butt off to try to bring these criminal elements under subjection. But when they hold these criminals and they bring them before the court, these criminals just plead guilty, they get a slap on the wrist, and they're out on the streets again to commit the same acts. Don't be fooled that when these criminals go in prison, they come out a reformed person. To be honest with you, some of them go in there and come back out worse as how they went in. We have to put up laws that will create deterrent, that will create thinking in these criminals' mind that if they are caught, they will never see the light of day anymore. They won't have any visitors. These are some of the stringent laws we have to bring in place. These criminals are killing people and getting away with it. And if these criminals were of the belief that when they take lives, they would be caught, a lot of these criminals would desist from doing it. Criminals believe it's an easy way to do what they do and get away. We have to change our laws. We have to be strident. This inform of a dead culture has to change. Too many lives are being lost because persons are not coming forward to give information, and the criminals believe they can do what they want and get away. These criminals are intimidating law-abiding citizens by going around in communities, firing indiscriminately and driving fear in these people. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell. So as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. Until next time, look out for the children, look out for a neighbor, look out for a loved one. And most of all, keep it locked in My Opinion TV.